Hello everyone, Killer Cow Divine here, playing Pro Cycling Manager Season 2016. I was going to start Pro Cyclist. I've tried a few different databases. Gonna go with PCM Focus Real Name Database. Seems to be the best working one for me at the moment. There have been some problems with other ones. There we go. My focus is going to be stage races. Last name Divine. Killer Cow can be first name. And this with nationality is a bit difficult, I think, in this. I tried playing a little bit. I haven't really played Pro Cycling Manager in a few years, but I thought I was going to play this one. I am from Sweden, but when I tried playing, I noticed that Sweden does not seem to be very popular in cycling anymore. We have lost our status. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try something else. Maybe Norwegian would be a bit silly. Poland, not really sure. Austria, that would be nice for me. Grand Champion potential, sounds good. Actually, I'm gonna check the stats. I do not like the flat 60. I will need to try and fix that at some point. I guess I shouldn't be too big of a character here, but do not need to be that small. Face, I'm not gonna add a photo. Let's begin. And these are the possible teams for me, coming from Austria. Not getting any really good offers at this time. Direct Energy, is that Europcar? Might be, but I think I'm gonna go with the smaller ones. Do not really know much about them. Just looking at what they have. They have sprinters, at least some climbers here. I want some help if I'm gonna do well. So some other climbers and stage race specialists would be good. Let's go with Team Vorarlberg. Complicated name, at least for a Swede. I have the tutorial turned on. I thought it would be good to have that at the start so we can learn together. They want to show me some features. Messages, that's where I am now in the office. We get messages. This is the training screen. Light, light up in blue here. In this part of the screen, you can see an outline of fitness parameters, the intensity of training for a current week, as well as the next 4 weeks. Achievements, not really bothered about achievements right now. It's going to be a long journey to be able to compete for yellow, pink, or red. Maybe in a few years we can try and get a mountain jersey. The banner at the bottom displays, amongst other things, your XP bar. I guess this is the XP bar, so I'm level 7 right now. Each time the bar is completely filled, you level up, which triggers an improvement in attributes and resets the bar. I also noticed that you cannot really pick your own attributes. You pick a theme, like I picked stage specialist, stage rider. What was it called? Either way, uh, then you get an increase in stats and attributes depending on that. With each week's training, you automatically earn XP that slowly fills the bar. Other one-time events can sometimes earn an XP bonus. In the twilight of your career, your performance level will start to drop off, and it will then be time to consider your reconversion or a rebirth as a young rider brimming with talent. Okay, that's all the info from here. I think if we go to this page, we get more. Intensity of training. You can adjust the intensity of training for the coming 4 weeks. The more you compete in races during the weeks, the smaller will be the impact of training. Intensity can be adjusted from 0 complete rest to 5 very intense training. Keep an eye on the number of training days, racing days, to know when the intensity of the week's training will have an impact. Okay, you see training days, 7, 5, 3, 7, 7. Rest days. Okay, so each new race will mean one rest day before. You can see, oh, here we can see. That's the rest days, training days, and that's the days where we have a race. Weekly load. All the work done in the week, training race and plus races, is visible within the weekly load parameter. A week at 100% is very useful for progress fitness, but it is devastating for freshness and, in the longer term, tiredness. Okay, that's the rest day before the race. Once the week is started, you cannot change the schedule for the current week. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. And now this with the different lines. To increase fitness is not enough to train intensively for 1 week. To have a significant effect, it's better to build a solid foundation over several weeks. Freshness is the parameter that varies most from day to day. A few days of rest is enough to return to a decent level of freshness, and this parameter is essential for good race performances. For races, loss of freshness is estimated in advance on the graph, but in reality it depends entirely on the effort expended during stages. Be sure to keep a regular eye on freshness during a stage race. I need some water, this is a lot of reading. Race rhythm. Okay, that's the yellow. Rhythm is acquired by taking part in races. Once a rider has ridden his first races of the season, it is not absolutely necessary to race a great deal in order to maintain decent rhythm. A rider who lacks rhythm will be less competitive than a rider with this parameter at a maximum. It is, however, possible to have low rhythm at the start of a long stage race and use the first stages to increase the level. Fatigue is a parameter of little importance early in the year, but keep an eye on it throughout the season. When a rider passes the 25-point marker, he slowly becomes less competitive. Okay, when I was trying it out, my tiredness went boom, super high. So I need to be careful about that. I was mostly thinking about the blue line and green line. I was thinking yellow is more that a thing that happens automatically. But this red line, very dangerous. As you can see, if I plan my training, the red line will slowly rise. My fitness will slowly go up. And I guess this is where the races take place. If I go 4, 4, 4, 4 for the 2 weeks here, I will get maximum freshness for the races. My fitness will go up and tiredness will not go up a lot. Let's try that. You can move 1 day ahead. This game automatically moves forward really fast. So you need to press space to stop it, or it stops when you reach a race. I was going to check other things. Rider data, okay. My contract, the team I am currently with. Stats, results, nothing yet. Career, nothing yet, of course. Training we did, schedule. So I am booked for some races. Let's see. So if I remove a race, that means I will have to pay money. What race was I booked for? Okay, that was the original. If I remove something, I will have to pay. I have 10 points for the whole season right now. I think I get more if I do well in races. I'm just checking out what we have. Okay, so the blue means I have to race them. Yes, they are the trial races. And then we have a few different tournaments. I want to ride a stage race, especially if they have hills or mountains and time trials, because that's my specialization, or my rider specialization, I should say. So let's go a bit all out. Soshi. Let's see, this is a team time trial. My team did not have great time trialists, at least from the page at the start, but maybe I will not face very difficult teams. So hills, that's good. Mountains, nice as well. These races, okay, two of them have hills. I guess I can do well in the third one. Maybe it is a bit optimistic, but at least I will try. Let's check this. This is just a flat. As you can see, this is green flat, and orange means hilly, and where was the mountains? Here, red means mountains. And also on the map here you can see sprint. Green, this is sprint. You get sprint points and sometimes bonus time, as you can see here, 3 seconds. Or maybe if that's for winning the... Oh, here we can see. Yeah, 3 bonus seconds for coming first to this spot. And this is a mountain. You get mountain points if it's a stage race. You usually have a mountain jersey, a general classification. That's the winner of the race, the total leader of the race. And sprint jersey, or points jersey. That's you get points for winning a race. And of course, mountain you get for the person that has won the most mountains, or different mountains give different points. If you do not know, maybe you will learn eventually. So I guess I can't do a lot here. Let's see. This is a flat. This is also flat. Maybe I do not need to ride them. But if I add this race, it will cost me 5 points. So let's do that. What else? We can see our team attributes. Mountain. See, I'm a... What the hell? Mountain. There we go. We have Sergio Sosa. He's the best mountain climber in our team. Hills, it's also important. I think they have redone how the mountain and hill stats work for this game. Mountain is more for slow riding up, and hills is more for faster riding up. I think that's how it works now. Time trial, something I want to be good at as well. Prologue is a short time trial, usually the first stage of a stage race. Not always, but sometimes cobblestones, sprints. You can see sprint and acceleration I'm really poor at. Downhill, something I'm going to be better at soon, I think. So I'm decently high there. Fighter, not very good at that, but guess it will improve. Stamina, resistance, recovery. Uh, I think all three will be important later on. I guess they are low because I'm young. Contract, injuries, season, fitness. Nothing really to worry about. Results. We will check that out later. Let's see what happens moving forward. See the date moving forward. He's training hard. I missed to see if this went up. Okay, it should go up soon. But we have a race first. Since this is the first race, I'm not gonna ride it. I'm just gonna simulate it. I'm thinking we will not do very well. Okay, 16th place. Happy about that. I guess this is where sprinting acceleration comes in place because we finished last in our group of riders. We managed to keep up with them, but in the sprint we fell behind. I guess we will be seeing that a lot. But we get to bonus points. Yes, that's important. Congratulations, after your exploits in the Cyanide Cup 1 race, you have gained additional XP. First race finished in Continental, 10 points. And if you do not know much about racing, the teams are split into 3 types. They are the World Tours, they are the best teams, and then we have Continental Pro. They are the teams between, just below the World Tour teams. And then we have Continental teams, they are the lowest tier team. I'm in a Continental team. I was offered a contract in Direct Engine, some French team. They were a Continental Pro, but I wanted to start in a bit lower team. I was gonna see if they took part, but they didn't take part, I think. Hopefully, in a few years, we will be riding for a World Tour team. In this game, they are called the Saya World Tour. Cyanide are the makers of this game. If you didn't know that already. There we have the level up, and we see the first level we get a lot of nice points. Flat up 2, that's really nice. Mountain only 1. Hills up 2, time trial up 2, prologue up 1. Cobblestones, that's a bit useless for me. Sprint doesn't hurt. Stamina, resistance, recovery, that's really good. I wanted to just show something. Training progression. Here we are. Here I can see the planned. Oh, what the hell? Did I have time trial selected? Maybe I picked time trial, or maybe it reset to that just in case. Either way, I'm gonna go with stage races now. These are the attribute changes they are expecting. It doesn't mean I will get free bonus points for mountain, but it means that a lot of the focus will be on mountain. So at this stage it should go up quite a bit. Later on it will be harder to get it to rise. But a lot of the focus in my leveling should be on that. Uh, During the career I will train other things as well, maybe Puncher or Barodor. Puncher will probably be a bit better for me. That way I can get up acceleration, maybe stamina a bit as well. At some point it might be good to train Sprinter. It seems like I already did a time trial, so that will be fine for now. I will get time trial while training for stage races. Climber, at some point I will probably use that as well. So we got options. We will change throughout our career, but stage race will be good for now. This was the flat one. Yes. And as expected, I'm at the bottom. 92. One of the last before the fall off guys. But at least my guy is not dropping off the peloton. Yes, it was the same time for everyone. Yes. Everyone up to this point had the same time. Only I finished at the back of the peloton. Since I'm not a sprinter, that's very expected. Okay, since I messed up the first training stage, the first progression with time trial, maybe I will not do as well as I had hoped in this race. I'm just gonna simulate it. Oh, 8th place, that's nice. And we had our teammate in 6th place. Soon enough I will be able to beat him. First top 10 in Continental, 15 points. That's good for a progress bar. Let's see. Okay, we got 2 races on flats. I guess we can go through them, and then for next time we will start the race in Sochi, the Russian race. I think we have a good shot at finishing pretty high. I think it said 4 stages. I see a lot of this game is waiting for this. It's a few days away and it simulates all the other races that I'm not taking part in. Oh, we also see prize money from Cyanide Cup 3, 100 euro, and that's the first income we have. This income also includes our wage, so in one day we should be getting 2,500 euro. Okay, it was a really long wait to the first. I guess I can pause it here. Pause, pause, pause. Use space to unpause. There we go. Spacebar puts an end to simulation. We have new weeks to train. Oh, okay. I think I missed this week. Doesn't really matter. I can go down to 4 here and 4 here. If I go down to 5, I'm not sure what is best. If it's best to go for 4. Let's watch the blue line and the red line. So blue line is there. Red line seems to have nice. Okay. But if we do that, no, then we will not be at 100% for these rates. Okay, so 4-4 is probably best. Then 3 here, then we will be at 100% for this race. Maybe a 4 here would be better. Let's see what the blue line says. The blue line says that this is better. Still 100%. Fatigue, tiredness, looks okay. Not quite 100% freshness for this race if I go 4 there. So let's go with 3. Okay. First episode over. Uh, Hopefully we learned something. In the next episode we will see more action. We will be riding in Sochi, time trial, and one mountain stage, no, mountain hill stage, but it is mountainous. So I think that will be fun. Until then, this is Killer Cow Divine playing Pro Cycling Manager 2016. Goodbye.